In a significant escalation of military cooperation between Iran and Russia, Iran is poised to deliver launchers for its Fath-360 short-range ballistic missiles to Russia, following the confirmed transfer of over 400 such missiles in 2024. This development, reported by Reuters on May 9, 2025, and corroborated by Western intelligence, underscores a deepening strategic alliance that is reshaping the battlefield dynamics in Ukraine. The Fath-360, a high-speed, satellite-guided missile developed by Iran's Aerospace Industries Organization, represents a leap in Iran's missile technology and offers Russia a potent tool to bolster its tactical operations. This transfer not only enhances Russia's military capabilities, but also elevates Iran's role as a key player in the Ukraine conflict, raising alarms among Western powers, Israel, and Gulf states. The Fath-360, unveiled in April 2022, is a compact, solid-fuel missile with a range of 30 to 120 kilometers and a 150-kilogram warhead, designed for rapid deployment and precision targeting. Its mobility, enabled by modular launch systems mounted on wheeled platforms or modified commercial trucks, makes it ideal for shoot-and-scoot tactics, allowing Russia to strike Ukrainian frontline positions, artillery emplacements, and logistics hubs with high accuracy while evading detection. Compared to Russia's Iskander-M, the Fath-360 is less accurate but more concealable and faster to deploy, relieving pressure on Russia's dwindling domestic missile stockpiles, which have been heavily depleted by the ongoing war. U.S. Army General Christopher Cavally testified in April 2025 that Iran had already supplied over 400 SRBMs to Russia, with the Fath-360 now confirmed as a key component of these transfers. While there are no public reports of the Fath-360's use in Ukraine as of May 2025, the imminent delivery of launchers signals Russia's intent to integrate this system into its operational framework, potentially targeting cities like Kharkiv and Sumy near the Russian border. This transfer builds on 2 years of intensifying military cooperation between Tehran and Moscow. Iran has already supplied thousands of Shahed series drones and artillery shells to Russia, despite initial denials from both nations. The inclusion of ballistic missile systems like the Fath-360 marks a significant upgrade in the scale and lethality of Iran's support. Reports indicate that in late 2023, Iranian military instructors trained dozens of Russian personnel in Tehran and central Iran to operate the Fath-360 as part of a broader defense agreement signed on December 13, 2023. This agreement reportedly encompasses not only missiles, but also drones, surveillance technologies, and electronic warfare components, reflecting a comprehensive technology transfer program. Iran's motivations are multifaceted. It seeks to solidify its alliance with a global power, gain operational data to refine its missile technology, and challenge Western influence by positioning itself as a premier exporter of battlefield-proven weapons. In return, Iran may receive Russian technology, such as Su-35 fighter jets, nuclear cooperation, or access to the GLONASS satellite system, further enhancing its military capabilities. The strategic implications of this transfer are profound. For Russia, the Fath-360 provides a cost-effective means to conserve its longer-range missiles, like the Iskander, for deeper strikes while using the Iranian system for tactical targets. This is critical given Russia's industrial constraints and sanctions limiting domestic missile production. For Ukraine, the Fath-360's high speed, Mach 3 to 4, and mobility pose a significant challenge to its air defenses, which rely on systems like the US-made Patriot to intercept ballistic missiles. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has highlighted the strain on Ukraine's defenses, noting that 25 Patriot systems are needed to fully protect the country's skies. The missile's ability to saturate defenses during offensive operations could disrupt Ukrainian logistics and fortifications, particularly in the Donbas and southern fronts, where fast-shifting battle lines demand responsive weaponry. The Fath-360's GNSS-guided precision also enhances its effectiveness against high-value targets, potentially altering the tactical balance in contested regions. Internationally, the transfer has sparked widespread concern. The US, UK, France, and Germany have condemned it as a dramatic escalation of Iran's support for Russia's war, imposing sanctions on Iran, including on Iran Air, to curb its missile program. Washington and NATO have warned of severe consequences if Iran continues to militarize the conflict, with the US pledging to bolster Ukraine's air defenses with systems like Patriot and NASAMS. Israel and Gulf states, already wary of Iran's growing missile export capabilities, view this development with alarm, fearing it could fuel a regional arms race. Diplomatically, the transfer risks derailing negotiations over Iran's nuclear program, as Tehran's actions further isolate it from Western powers. Iranian officials, including lawmaker Ahmad Bakshayesh Ardestani, have acknowledged the transfers as part of a barter trade for goods like soybeans and wheat, despite official denials framing such reports as baseless propaganda aimed at disrupting US-Iran nuclear talks. The transfer's broader geopolitical ramifications cannot be overstated. Iran's emergence as a key arms supplier to Russia strengthens its position within an anti-Western axis, potentially drawing in other nations like China or North Korea, which have also supported Russia's war efforts. This alignment challenges the global security architecture, complicating efforts to enforce sanctions and contain proliferation. For Iran, the transfer provides a testing ground for its missile technology, offering valuable combat data to refine systems like the Fath-360 and its successors. This could enhance Iran's domestic arsenal and its appeal as a supplier to non-state actors or other states seeking affordable, effective missile systems. Meanwhile, Russia's reliance on Iranian weapons highlights its strategic vulnerabilities, underscoring the impact of Western sanctions on its defense industry. The transfer also risks escalating tensions in the Middle East, where Israel has threatened preemptive strikes against Iran's missile facilities, citing the growing threat of its export capabilities. The delivery of Fath-360 launchers marks a new chapter in the Ukraine conflict, amplifying Russia's tactical capabilities and cementing Iran's role as a significant arms supplier. As these missiles potentially enter the battlefield, they could intensify the war's lethality, challenging Ukraine's defenses and complicating Western deterrence efforts. The growing Iran-Russia axis also signals a broader shift in global security dynamics, with Tehran leveraging its missile technology to assert influence and Moscow deepening its reliance on non-Western partners. While Iran denies the transfers and no physical evidence of Fath-360 use in Ukraine has surfaced, the strategic and diplomatic ramifications are undeniable. The international community now faces the challenge of responding to this escalation without further destabilizing an already volatile conflict.